We wake you up in the morning, we keep you on the go.
We're your company in the evening and at night when the lights are low.
Angel Radio, your constant companion.
And a very warm welcome from me, Tony Gilliam, here once again on Angel Radio with another edition of Those Dance Band Days. Well, starting us off this week is a band that was very famous across the pond, Jack Shilkrit's Orchestra, and this one's from 1925. It's called No One.
cradle, a dreamy dream time. What a sea, let them go, dear, to me that's dear. It's the only time I'm happy. It seems so, that my little train of thoughts goes traveling back once more to a place I'm always longing for, a place I love. Oh, won't you take in the sun and leisure, hang out the moon and stars and rock me in my cradle of dreams.
Taking the Sun, Hang Out the Moon from Paul Ash and his orchestra. That was on Columbia from the 30th of November 1926. Going to feature another American band now, Johnny Marr and his orchestra with a vocal from Cliff Friend. And the title of this one is Give Me a Night in June.
I'm happy, so happy, sweetheart, it's true. Since I met you, my sash and blue. I'm happy, so happy, love you inspire. I have but one desire. Give me a night in June beneath the moon with you, just you. A place to dream, to love and scheme, a paradise for two. My only wish is to taste your sweet kisses. Give me a night in June beneath the moon with you, just you. My only wish is to taste your sweet kisses. Give me a night in June beneath the moon with you, just you. I'm happy, so happy, nothing goes wrong. You came along just like a song. I'm happy, so happy, my heart's your slave. There's just one thing I crave. Give me a night in June beneath the moon with you, just you, little you. A place to dream, to love and see, a paradise for two, just you. My only wish is to taste your sweet kisses. Give me a night in June beneath the moon with you, just you. My only wish is to taste your sweet kisses. Give me a
heart is sad and lonely. For you I cry, for you, dear, only. I tell you I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing and wondering why it's me you're wronging. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe it, it's hard to conceive it, that you turned away romance. Are you pretending? Don't say it's the ending. I wish I could have one more chance to prove, dear, my life a hell you're making. You know I'm yours for just the taking. I gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. Myself to you, body and soul.
The Four Aces there from 1930. Lovely Imperial recording, Body and Soul. Next, it's Bertini and his band, and this is quite a rare 8-inch broadcast record. In fact, Bertini only actually recorded 4 sessions for broadcast before moving on to the Eclipse label. This one's called I'm Following You.
I'm following you. I'm following you. I want you to know I'm following you. Whatever you climb or tumble into, why all of the time I'm following you. The battle won't be half so hard if you've someone to share it. I'll gladly carry half the load and what's more grin and bear it. You're part of my heart, you know that it's true. Whenever you start, I'm following you.
all mixed up, making love to Mary Brown. But he got a theme song fixed up, so he wrote these words right down. Is I in love, I is, be I in love, I be. Oh gee, oh gosh, gee whiz, is I in love, I is. Am you the one you am? Yes, miss, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Oh gee, oh gosh, gee whiz, is I in love, I is. Those hair, them eyes, how come they was? And do I fell? I'll say I does. The English I have spoke is posalute a joke. Oh gee, oh gosh, gee whiz, is I in love, I is.
Is I in love? I is. The Blue Mountaineers there with vocal from Sam Brown from the 27th of July 1932. Another fine example of a broadcast record. We're going to hear next Stan Herbert and his band. Now you might not have heard of Stan Herbert before, but in 1934 he won a competition, and that being the amateur or best semi-professional band, and the prize was a recording session at the Decca Records, and this was the result of that session, Homeward, from Stan Herbert and his band from May 1934.
at my window. You can put tacks in my shoe. You can even put flies in my apple pies, but you can't stop me from loving you. You can put rocks in my pillow. You can put sand in my stew. You can be as aloof as the Mayfair roof, but you can't stop me from loving you. You can sneer at my devotion, be as mean as you can be, ridicule my great emotion, but you're never gonna discourage me. You can put Lux in my cornflakes, tell me my brain's good as new. You can laugh in my face as you trump my ace, but you can't stop me from loving you. But you can't stop me from loving you.
The wonderful sound of Ambrose there with vocal from Sam Brown. Beautiful HMV recording from 1931 of You Can't Stop Me From Loving You. An unusual record next. I say unusual because it was used to promote Golden Shred Marmalade. This is Nat Starr directing a studio band as Nat Starr's All-Star Band. Vocal from Jack Plant from 1932. It's two sides on the one record, Cooey and then Janine from 1932.
Somewhere from the shadows you will hear cooey, cooey. That will let you know that I am near. Cooey, cooey. Listening when the stars of when appear, my love called dear will be cooey, cooey. I'll give that word a tender application. Remember always, my undying love and adoration is what it conveys. Somewhere from the shadows I shall call you down to me. Cooey, cooey, cooey.
That was the All-Star Orchestra playing Cooey, by arrangement with the makers of Golden Shred. Jolly good applies to the music as well as to the marmalade. Let us have a second helping. Here is another All-Star number, a waltz, Janine.
Was it fate that we met, Jenny? Do you think of me yet, Jenny? Were your sighs, little maid, just a brief masquerade? Does your heart still regret, Jenny? Just the flower of an hour, Jenny. You were made just for laughter and fun. Tell me, why did you grieve with your heart on your sleeve, Jenny, when the dance was done?
If you have enjoyed this sparkling music, let it remind you of the sparkling marmalade for which Messrs. Robertson are famous. Tonight you enjoy the music, tomorrow morning you will enjoy the marmalade. Golden Shred, the orange juice marmalade, the finest in the world, is sold everywhere.
Angel Radio, the home of big band swing.
And with just a reminder, you're listening to me, Tony Gilliam, here on Angel Radio with this week's edition of Those Dance Band Days. I'm going to play two records back to back, both same title now. The title being It's Swaller Tailcoat. The first version we're going to hear is by Jack Sheehan and his band, and that's a lovely octocross recording from July 1934. And then we're going to hear probably the more common of the two, Sidney Lipton with vocal from Ronnie Ogilvie, and lovely sterno record from approximately the same time. So here we are, back to back, it's Swaller Tailcoat.
I hold my head high, as my honey's reply. For the million, billion rainbows in the sky. Dee-dum, dee-dee-dee, dum-a-dee-ba-dee-dee, dum-a-dee-ba-dee-dee-dum. We'll go honeymooning in the morning, we'll go honeymooning in the evening. Gonna count the minutes till it's dawning, and I'll sing loud because I'll be ringed up in a smaller field coat, with a jingle in my pocket and a song in my throat. When the preacher sings right, and there's yes in her eyes, down the aisle we'll both run higher than the sky. Dee-dum, dee-dee-dee, dum-a-dee-ba-dee-dee, dum-a-dee-ba-dee-dee-dum.
Well, apologies there for the very poor quality of that second recording, the Sidney Lipton version of Swaller Tailcut. But I think it was an interesting exercise to hear how two different bands interpret the same title. Roy Fox next, and he's going to play To Me Gypsy from 1934.
To me, gypsy, the moon high above. Oh, play me your serenade, the song I love. Oh, sing to me, gypsy, and when you are gone, your song will be haunting me and lingering on. Beside your caravan, the campfire's bright. I'll be a vagabond just for tonight. Oh, play to me, gypsy, the moon's high above. Oh, play me your serenade, the song I love.
You're crying, I know why you're blue. someone took your kitty car away. Better go to sleep now, little man, you've had a busy day. Johnny won your marbles, tell you what we'll do. Dad'll get you new ones right away. Better go to sleep now, little man, you've had a busy day. You've been playing soldiers, the battle has been won, the enemy is out of sight. Come along there, soldier, put away your gun, the war is over for tonight. Time to stop your scheming, time your day was through. Can't you hear the bugles softly say? Time you should be dreaming, little man, you had a busy day.
Jack Payne there in his post-BBC Dance Orchestra days on the Rex label, and the vocal was indeed from Jack Payne, as was so many of his other records, from May 1934. Little Man, You've Had a Busy Day. Al Cavalan and his orchestra next with vocal from Cole Coleman from 1934, I Thrill When They Mention Your Name.
Our minds, our love couldn't be. We're parted and through with the game. Still I always look for your face in a crowd, and I thrill when they mention your name. It's over and done, love's fire is cold, just ashes where once was a flame. Still I always look for your face in a crowd, and I thrill when they mention your name. Just as broken blossoms can never be mended, a broken dream can only mean that everything's ended. I know that's all true, but down in my heart a deep longing seems to remain. And I always look for your face in a crowd, and I thrill when they mention your name. When skies are dark and grey, believe me when I say you'll chase the clouds away, my blonde. As through the world we go, I'll comfort you, I know, because I love you so, my blonde. You're just my guiding star that heaven sent. So let me worship you and be content. And when I cross the hill into the land beyond, remember you'll be still my blonde.
Jack Leon's dance band there with My Blonde. Billy Merrin and his Commanders next. Please don't mention it.
I wanted you to. Thank you for thanking me because I love you. Please don't mention it, I won't mention it. It's been no trouble at all. Thank you for telling me that my love is real. Oh, how can I help it, dear? That's just how I feel. Please don't mention mention it, I won't mention it, it's been no trouble at all. I made a vow that if you resisted, then I would find a way. I always knew if I persisted, I'd make you care someday. Thank you for missing me when I'm missing you. Thank you for thanking me when I'm kissing you. Please don't mention it, I won't mention it, it's been no trouble at all.
Stepped off the train, the smile in your eyes like the sun after rain. To mark the occasion we went out to dine. Remember the laughter, the music, the wine, that drive in the taxi when midnight had flown. Then breakfast next morning, just we two alone. You had to go, the time was so short. We both had so much to say. Your kit to be packed, the train to be caught. Pardon me for crying, but I just felt that way. And now you have gone, dear, this letter I pen. My heart travels with you till we meet again. Smiling, my darling, and someday we'll spend a lifetime as sweet as that lovely
A lovely composition there from Ted and Maura Heath, with vocal from Dorothy Carlos and Geraldin's Orchestra, That Lovely Weekend. Sad to say, that brings this week's edition of Those Dance Band Days to a close. This is Tony Gilliam on Angel Radio, hoping that you've enjoyed the choice of music and you'll join me again next time. Until then, take care and bye for now.